many people who believe that past failures means future failure. Now, in previous lessons, you discovered how time and age don't have to limit you at all. But another belief that limits many people is once a failure, always a failure. So let's put that belief out of its misery right now. If you've ever tried and failed at something in the past, it's easy to assume that your past failure means that you'll fail again in the future, that past outcomes guarantee future outcomes, that you're always doomed to fail at whatever you attempt. And that's completely not true. You may be tempted to think, I always fail at this, so why should this time be any different? I'm just a failure overall. Your limiting belief, if that is what's going through your mind, is that your past failure means future failure. You assume that the past governs the future, which it doesn't. That if something didn't work in previous attempts, it won't work in the future. We can rewrite this particular limiting belief right now. Let's try and create a new empowering belief or empowering beliefs in order to get rid of the idea that past failure means future failure. We can think my past failure has no bearing on my future. And past failures help me to avoid future mistakes. I've simply discovered a way that doesn't work. Each failure brings me one step closer to success. The simple truth is that your past failures do not have any bearing on your current endeavors. Just because you've failed in the past doesn't mean that you'll fail in the future. In fact, failure in the past is actually an advantage. You've discovered one way that doesn't work, which means you can avoid that way as you move forward. Thomas Edison, who invented the light bulb, struggled for years to figure out how to create a light bulb that would be functioning in every household. And when asked how he kept going in spite of so much failure, he said, I've not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. It's important to adopt a similar attitude. You haven't failed in the past. You've simply discovered one particular way that doesn't work. This has gotten you one step closer to a way that does work, one step closer to success. Consider the wise words of Winston Churchill, who said, success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. If you want to succeed, it's crucial to understand that failure in the past doesn't have any bearing on your future. Every failure brings you one step closer to the success that you desire. Now I'm going to give you some action steps to take. Write down the ways you think you have failed in the past and determine how each failure has actually brought you closer to success. Resolve that you will not let past failures keep you from pursuing what really matters to you. And here we have some affirmations. Affirmation 1, I avoid thinking that my past failures could ever cause me to fail now or in the future. I affirm that each past failure has actually brought me one step closer to success. And I'm closer to success now than I have ever been in the past. I refuse to let my past failures keep me from pursuing what really matters to me. I'm committed to my success regardless of the past. Now let's talk a little bit about our next lesson. In the next lesson, you're going to discover how you can learn from your past and look forward to a brighter future.